Open bar.
Open bar. Open bar.
What's going on, y'all? Open Bar Podcast is back with a third episode for y'all. At my left is the immortal cheat code, as usual. And filling in for Muscle Up Mills today is the future of calisthenics, my bro Jordan. Jordan, how you feeling today, bro?
Chilling, man.
You
Chilling.
good?
Tired, but we here.
You're ready. So we gonna jump right in, man, because we got stuff to do. So this topic today, we just want to talk about training in general. Specifically, I'm going to speak about barbarian and Spartan training, or more so about the mindset of training, because I'm curious to see how other people approach working out, what they think, what goes through their head before they even touch the bar. Like, what are your goals? What is your reason? What is your purpose, etc. So I'm gonna start this off with Chi as usual. So Chi, when you work out, what are you working out for? Are you working out for your mentals, your physical, a little of everything? Like, what would you think?
Literally my health, working out for my health, just to stay active mentally, physically, spiritually, and for function, strength and function,
But functioning for what? Like
everyday life.
okay, so just
Word.
life in general,
Yeah.
in case.
Like I want to do it like longevity. Like I see it being, older, my mom's age, my grandmother's age, and being able to just be able.
Copy. So Jordan, same question.
Same question. I mean, for
A
me,
little louder.
I training wise, I just train because I like the game of it. I like the culture behind it. After doing my research and stuff like that, I just fell in love with it, and it helps my mental too on the same note. But for the most part, I just train to be strong and hit numbers that I want to hit, type of thing.
So all right, so you made the point that I wanted to make about the game of it.
Yeah.
So in Sparta, we've turned working out into a sport. A lot of bodybuilders, they just work out to look good, to feel good, etc. But we've made a sport of it. So I tell people that in Sparta we chase the performance, not necessarily the look. The look comes with it, obviously, but the performance is we're chasing. I want to be able to do 100 or 200 or 300. You understand? So basically this topic, like why I came up with this topic is I want people to understand that, like, when the way we train, we over prepare for everything. So let's say, Jordan, you come to me and you want to learn how to do 100 push-ups. Me planting the Spartan mentality in you, I'm going to teach you how to do 100 push-ups more than once in the same workout. So now that means whether you're tired or fatigued or got the flu, you can hit 100 push-ups because you're so accustomed to doing that. So I try to tell people that, it starts with the mentality. A lot of people just have a weak mind. You get what I mean? Like they just want to, like, bare minimum and that's it. And like in Sparta, that's not acceptable because it's not about what you can do, it's about what you want to be able to do. So I'm going to speak about when I first started. When I first started, I worked out for basketball. I used to hoop. I just wanted to get stronger in general for basketball. Like Jordan said, I did my research too. I came across calisthenics, and then I came across barbarians in general. And I see a person like Zeph, like Andy, like Jude, like Saibov at the time, Alex, Modi, like a lot of these guys where they're doing insane numbers but making it look so effortless. They're not even sweating. Because most guys, like, they want to grunt, to beat their chest, and and these guys are doing it with this face, like,
Yeah, chilling.
like calm strength, and that's what I was intrigued by, and that's what I try to focus on with Sparta. What's the most thing I tell y'all during the set? Calm down, relax, breathe. You feel what I'm saying? So when it comes to you as a trainer now, when you train someone, what is your advice? How do you prepare people for this style of training?
Probably, like, I'd give him the same advice you gave me when I first started, honestly. Just to stay cool and collected throughout the set so you can survive. And also look at it as, like, the beginning is just a warm-up. You got to really get into it to really feel the workout. Most people, when they train with me, they'll be like, oh, this is cool, first 2 sets, first 5 sets. But the way we train, we're not training for a couple minutes, we're training for hours. And we're looking at it as like, can you survive those 3 to 4 hours we're at a park? So when I train with somebody, it's like, can you survive these 2 hours with me at all?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're not just running one routine, we're running multiple routines over and over.
Yeah.
And we're doing this constantly. You know, it's 2 hours of movement. It's tough. So like I said, the best advice is keeping cool and collected, and make sure you focus on breathing and stuff like that. Because if not, you're not gonna make it.
So let me touch on the game, like you said, because the game is a tricky topic. That might be the title of this one. I think I'm gonna title it the game. The game. Because the thing about the game is like, and this is what I don't understand. A lot of players, look at the NBA. You have the Warriors, who is, they're expecting, but then you have a team like the who can I think of? The Bobcats. Where, they know they're not winning the chip.
Yeah.
They know they're not winning the championship this year, next year, the year after. But, we gonna play this game.
Yeah.
We still want to be part of the game, because being part of the game already, 1, it's a job, it's a career, and number 2, that's your resume. You can be a star player on the Bobcats. When your contract is up, you might go to a contender. So you still can't slack on the Bobcats, because this play to everybody. So what I tell people, like the game in calisthenics, people only want to play the game when they can win. If they can't win the game, F this game, I'm not playing. They only want to compete if they know they got it. They only want to do stuff that they're comfortable with, and that makes, I guarantee you, I can attest to this. I've seen it a million times. Everyone that's out the game now, that used to be in the game, all look back at their stuff like, damn, I was killing back then, or I wish I was still in shape like that. You leave the game for whatever reason, and then you miss it. So you as a competitor, Chi, because you was in the game, but a different level of the game when you was on bartenders. So what is your opinion on the impact of the game itself? Because the problem with the game, it comes with politics, it comes with other people's opinions, it comes with people critiquing your work. What's your opinion on the game in general?
The game, I just feel like it's a sport. Like, it's not for everybody. Like, because I feel like it's very different than actually playing the sport and actually just training. Some people is just training, they're not in it for the game. But the game in general, like for me, I love it. I love the competitiveness, like the culture, the families that's formed through it.
Yeah.
The game is it.
Yeah.
Every time. For me, it's like every time I see y'all, like I said in the chat, every time I see y'all is smoke.
Training is just boring.
That's how I look at it. If I'm breaking a set and you didn't break, that's an L in my book.
Yeah.
That means the next set I have to cook you on
Facts.
this one. You know what I mean? That's the way I look at it. Or if somebody got a nice clip and I didn't get that nice clip, it's not out of jealousy. It's more of just like a damn. All right.
No, it's a jealousy, but the jealousy isn't always a bad thing.
No, but it's a healthy jealousy.
Yeah, exactly.
If anything. Like,
exactly.
People have this thing that jealousy is like negative.
Envy,
Negative.
Ooh,
Like,
I hate
oh,
him. I wish he dies tomorrow.
fuck, I wish he didn't get that 30 clip. Or
Yeah.
like, I wish he didn't get that 40.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it should have
yeah.
been me. Nah, it's more of like damn, he got it? All right, cool.
So
now I got something to work
like
for.
I know I could.
Yeah. So if he got it,
Word.
I could get that shit too next time.
Right,
You know?
like I'm gonna definitely go harder
Yeah.
because I could have done that.
Hell yeah.
So how do you, Jordan, encourage more people to play the game? Play the game properly. That's the better question. What is your PSA to the calisthenics world to join the game and stop being afraid to join the game?
It's that jealousy. I think people just need to look at it as like when they see others like succeed and do something that they've never done before, they need to, instead of look at it as like a what could have been better, or they need to look at it as in like, all right, if he could do it, then I should be able to get to that level as well.
Agreed.
That's the way I look at it. So it's like, you know, if Snoop got that 100 on dip no pause, I'm like,
because you see somebody did it, it's like,
you
it's
see it's
possible.
it's possible.
Right.
So it's like, but
Like,
they're at that
human.
at that point they don't have it, so they might either hate on it or they might you know look up to that. You know what I mean? There's always two ways somebody could take that,
That's a fact.
and it's ultimately up to them. You know.
So all right, that was a good point, because I was telling Jordan this in the car. The reason why, you can attest to, is the first day I met you, the workout was insane. First day I met you, the workout is insane, because I feel like, as a leader of the community, as a leader of Sparta, and a representation of barbarian training and Spartan training, I want to show you the bulk of it from jump. It's not to give you stuff that you can't do, but it's to show you that, like you said, it's possible, because I do the set. I do the set before you do the set. This is the set we doing, watch me do it, now you do it. And I'm aiming for you to be sore for a week. And I'm looking for that message of, yo, when can I link up again? Because a lot of people be like, that's it, nah, Snoop is wild. Them barbarians, they do too much. And then they start bringing excuses. Oh, if you train like that, you're going to hurt yourself, and I don't want to be like that. You know, they just knock it because they can't do it. But the importance of that is stripping the ego at the door. Because if I give you a watered down workout, you're going to think this is a watered down team. It's going to be something that, I can handle that. And I want you to come in as a student, like, yo, that was crazy. I want to learn how to get there. And if you, like you see, y'all both can attest to it. You both get there by learning and listening and receiving, instead of coming in thinking like, I know everything, I'm coming to just, you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So I do feel like a lot of people, that's why I like that we're putting a lot more work out, we're putting a lot more content out, all of us, because it's like, people don't see the behind, they just see the work, and then they determine what kind of person you are from it. They determine, oh, she's a cocky person. You may not say nothing in the video, and they be like, yo, they said that about, oh, he's cocky. You leave your arrogance at home. I'm like, what did he say?
I seen that comment too. That was one good one.
That man just said, I got another set for you, or something like that. But
that's what he
people,
said.
like I
They don't
said,
want people to be confident,
people
like-
perceive, they put their own stuff on you. You get what I mean? Oh, he's smiling while he's doing it. Oh, this is a joke to him. Not knowing that he put in 10,000 hours on this movement. We're just letting you finally see it. You understand? Because like I said, you're the perfect example, because your first video is on YouTube. Your progression through Sparta is on my YouTube. You understand? So they see that you started here and you're there. So you would think that people would take that and be like, oh, I can do it too. Like, you know, it's possible, but they
It's always two
they
ways.
down credit your work. You get what I mean?
Type of people.
Two ways, man.
So me personally, I'm trying to plant this seed, because I do believe it starts mentally. It's all about what you think you can do. It all starts in the mind. Your body listens to your brain. Simple as that. So if you think you can do it, whether you do it tomorrow or a year from now, that's where it starts from. And a lot of people in fitness, they don't want to do that. I know so many people in fitness. I'm not naming names because this would be an hour-long episode. But I know so many people that swear they're that guy, and they avoid that guy. They see you walk in the park and they're out, and you know they just got there.
Right.
You know, and like you said, that's the ego. That's that's like, you know,
fear.
Fear.
The fear of getting
That's
of
the
getting
big one right
dogged.
there.
Everybody wants to act some type of alpha at one point, you know.
Cause so what do you look at as a loss as? What's a loss to you?
Well, like I said,
We know what a win is, but what's a loss?
if I break the set, if I'm pausing on the set, I see Chi doing it, you know, like no pause, and she's moving. Those are my losses. If I go home at the end of the day and I feel bad about something I did in the set, that's a loss, because then I have to do it the next day, or maybe the week after, type of thing.
What do you think? What's a
I
loss to
feel
you?
like a loss to me is if I quit, if I give up. If I see something that I can't do, and then I just don't never attempt it again. You know what I'm saying? That's a loss.
The set you never. What's that saying? The set that you never hit is the. Damn, is it?
What is it? It's gonna come to me later. I know what it is.
The hardest set is the one that you never attempted, or something
yeah,
like
something
that.
like that. Something to that. Somebody in the comments is gonna type it and put us on.
Yeah, that's a good one saying. Right
So a loss is the most important thing as an athlete. For sure. You should always chase losing. That's what you look for. Every time you train, you're hoping you lose. Because when you lost your bar brawl, what happened after that? You got in the lab.
Yeah.
You got to work. You did more than you would have done if you won. Because a loss brings you back to reality. That's our problem. Like we I'm not saying that confidence is a bad thing. Confidence is amazing. Everyone should have confidence, but in the same breath, we get so full of ourselves with too much confidence that your training affect. Y'all seen Rocky 2? Rocky 2 was it with Mr. T?
Yeah.
Homie was the champ, and his trainer said, "Nah, don't fight him because he will wow on you. He's hungrier than you. He has more to lose." Like like you always have to keep that mentality, even if you're winning. So, like I said, that's why we don't run from call-outs. Jordan calls me out every damn session, and it's to the point where, like I said, look at the Jordan. He's getting closer every time. He's still losing, but he's getting closer.
It's so weird because the way I think about it is like, damn, like I remember like first starting out, you guys threw me into competitions like it was nothing, and I was just a beginner, like Winter Games 2020. I had just got on the bar like a few months in, and you guys threw me into a comp and just comp trained me like over and over again, and I remember just losing all these comps, and I'm like, you know what? In the back of my head is like, oh, I'm losing a lot, but I feel like if I would have won, I would have had nothing. I would have felt too satisfied. Yeah. Like I always think of myself as like a hungry dog, and it's like if I get fed once, I'm just gonna chill. So it's like I'd rather.
That's when you slack.
It's weird. It's weird because like I'd rather I have lost those comps because it made me a lot stronger. It's so weird because a lot. You gain. Yeah, because some people be like, oh, you lost. I'm not gonna feel good about it. I low key kind of did feel good because now. The next day after that comp, I'm like, yo, now I got more fuel to the fire kind of thing.
Because it's a measuring stick. Yeah. So let's say you never met Snoop before and you see his number. Because I can attest to this. When I first started, I was intimidated by the internet. I would see a person post something and I would be like, yo, I can't compete with that guy. Look at he got how many likes, how much views, he did how much. And then when I go to the comp and I go head to head with this person, you only beat me by 6. And then I look at it like, yo, you've been doing this since, I remember seeing your videos in 2011. I started in 2014, 15. You had a 4-year head start on me. And you only beat me by 6? Right. Wait till the next time you see me. And that's why to me the off season is the season. The season is just like when we just show off all our hard work. Yeah. Because y'all two can attest that our training sessions are 10 times harder than the actual event that we're doing. Yeah. That is like finally we're at the event, it's over. Right. But
that'd be the easy part. You just run a set once,
Chill it. I'm ready to work out. Exactly. We get to celebrate after.
This is about to be the warm up real quick.
Because I try to, like, this generation now, no disrespect to the older generation, they were just all about, I said what I said, I don't need to prove nothing. Meaning, like, I can do 50 pull-ups. Let me see it. Nah, just take my word for it. You good. I challenge you to do this. How dare you challenge me? I've done this. Like, everyone's scared to prove themselves in calisthenics. And that's why the game hindered, because everyone's all talk and no action. You understand? Yeah. So even now, I feel like we are birthing, because I remember this specifically. I put something out there. I talked with like all the big homies, Zeph, Doc, Beast, as far as like we used to be called Spartans. We changed it to Team Sparta, put in team in front, because I wanted that team label to show the world like, yo, we're down for any kind of competition, battle. We don't say no. Snoop may say no, but one of them will say yes, because people be hurt or life or etc. But and then look what that birthed: Team Gains, Team Bar Gods, Team Easy Money. Like people got that memo. Like okay, and it started birthing people that if I can call one of them right now, yo, one of my people want to battle you, they gonna say, so what's up? You understand? And that's what the game is supposed to be, because whether I'm not calling you out because I know that's an easy win and I just want to put you in your place, or people have different reasons, but the game needs to be fed.
Yeah.
The world needs to see that. Like you said, you got thrown into competition, and the reason that is because we want you to know competition is normal. Yeah. Battling is an everyday thing. So when I put you in a battle, you be like, okay, I done did that a million times at practice. What's doing it here? Spartan Wars, Wars 2.0, like all of that stuff, Yeah. So, this is just a PSA to everyone out there. The title of this episode is The Game. I definitely want to hear y'all feedback on this, y'all pros and cons. Like I said, I'm doing this as almost like a questionnaire of, I want to know why people are afraid to participate in the game. What is their fears of the game? And what can we do to grow the game in a whole? I know the answers for my people, because my people are they down for whatever. And I would like to find more like-minded people like that and really turn this into something. Because right now, just the Instagram stuff, it's cool, it's fun, but we've been doing that for too long.
It reminds me of the on-demand mentality. The on-demand mentality.
What is on-demand? Tell the people. They don't know.
It's more of just like, if I see you and you got it, like, let me see that right now. On site. It's straightforward, on demand. I feel like a lot of people don't really have that. I like you were just talking about all like, if they say they got it and they don't show they got it, it's like, what's the point of you even talking about it? You might as well show it.
Yeah, because the on-demand mentality, and that's one of the first things Zeph taught me, is exactly what it says. If I call Zeph at 3 a.m. and say, yo, do 50 pull-ups, if he has it, he'll do it. You understand? That shows I can do this whenever I want. And just that instills a confidence in you. That's why I tell people all the time, if I'm practicing, if I'm doing 200 push-ups unbroken, if I go to this competition and they want 60 seconds of push-ups, what is that? You understand? That's why I'm trying to tell these people, because not to toot my own horn or nothing, but 2018, I was running through these competitions like it was nothing, because of the way we train, because of the mindset. And honestly, I do feel like that run, it woke a lot of people up. Look, ask a person like Vegeta. Vegeta came in when I was leaving, and he's, to this day, when he sees me, yo, Snoop, when you was wilding out like that all year, it made me go train. It motivates the right people. It does intimidate a lot, but the flip side is it does motivate the proper people. Look at you and Jasmine now. You can't do a set without Jasmine trying to do it, and she's 12. Imagine what she's going to be when she turns 20. You understand? You get a lot of a backlash. Oh, she's this, she's that. But then the ones you reach, they're going to take this further.
Those are the ones that matter.
Exactly. So I think I'm going to cut it there, y'all. I want to thank Chi and Jordan for sharing this topic with me. And I want to hear y'all in the comments, man. Comment. Give us y'all 2 cents. The Monday after this episode drops, we will go live to talk about it. So I'm very curious to hear y'all feedback on this. So once again, OpenBar, Chi, Jordan, we out here. Thank you for watching this video. And if you enjoyed this video, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe, because there is plenty more to come from Team Spartaa.